Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This video I am doing on the Urban Decay new palettes. Well, I got them when they were new. It's just taken me 5 years to actually film this. The first time I did film it, I didn't like the way the look turned out, so I'm grateful that that actually did happen and I waited, because today, if the color and the lighting and everything is looking lit, that's because I just got a ring light and I'm so happy. What did I do before this light just makes everything look perfect? Well, I'll see when I'm editing this video, but on my viewfinder everything looks beautiful. So I'm just loving the way I look right now in this light. So I hope the quality of my videos start to improve, because this looks stunning. And with this light and me doing this video on these palettes, it's just picked up the color so beautifully. So I actually cannot wait to see what this turns out looking like. So for this video I actually used the Urban Decay Detour and Shortcut palettes, and this is sort of a spin-off to their Born to Run palette, which I also did a video on previously. These palettes are actually so beautiful. The colors are amazing. So this is Detour and this one here is Shortcut. Now I actually did an Instagram poll on which palette to use, and this one won, which is Shortcut. So the first video I filmed was on this one, and I didn't like the way the look turned out, so I deleted it, and now I decided to just do one video using both palettes. I actually thought initially that this would be my favorite one, but guys, this one is legit. You'll see me use this shade right here, and it's a complete game changer. So I love these little palettes. They are amazing. I will link the prices and everything else in the description, just so you know if you want it. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how long it's going to be available. So yeah, I'll link all of that good stuff down below. So guys, if you'd like to see how I got this look, then please keep on watching.
Speeding through my base makeup, so I'm using the LA Girl Luminous Glow Skin Illuminator, and I'm mixing that with the Catrice Goodbye Pores primer, and I'm just using this as my sort of base priming step, just with a little bit of glow, because I was just feeling it. For foundation, I'm using the Revolution stick foundation, and this is in the shade F10, and I'm just applying this. I didn't color correct or anything like that because I was in a hurry, so I didn't really have time for that. For concealer, I'm using the Essence Tattoo Concealer, and this is in the shade 30, and I actually really like this concealer. It's very good quality. So to set all of this in place, I'm using the Flormore loose powder, and this is in the shade Beige Sand.
Okay guys, so I've just done my base makeup and my eyebrows off camera. Now I'm going to start with my eyes, and first I'm going to use my soft ochre paint pot just to prime my eyelids. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using both the Urban Decay Detour and Shortcut palettes to get my eye look. So I'm not actually sure how I'm going to, or what I'm going to do for that matter, but these colors are gorgeous, and yeah, I'm just gonna figure out what exactly I'm going to do for this eye look, trying to incorporate both these palettes into the look. So first of all, actually I'm going to take from the Shortcut palette this shade right here called Lace. And just with this flat Urban Decay brush, I'm going to put that all over the eyelid. I need just a brush that's just a little bit more fluffy. And I'm going to pack that right on. Next I'm going to take the shade Escape and put that into the crease area. Next I'm going to take the shade Detour and I'm going to put that right into the crease to define the crease just a little bit more. I'm going to take Confidential, which is also from the Detour palette, and I'm just going to carve out the shape of my eye with this brown, but focusing the color more on the outer edges. So just sort of just like that, bringing it up just a little bit to sort of round out my eye. Just like that, and then you swap it out and just blend out those edges. Going over to Shortcut, I'm going to take Rendezvous and do the exact same thing by cutting out the corner eye shape with this shade. You just start right on the outer edge. And you just go in slightly below the other brown shade that we put down. And we just blend this out. With the shade Back Alley, I'm going to do the same thing with the brush by carving out the shape, but this time I'm going to round out the shape a little bit more. So if you tilt your head back and you just place the color sort of in a rounded almond sort of shape, then you'll get your cut that you want. Next, what I'm going to do to blend all these colors in together, I'm going to take Escape from the Detour palette and I'm going to just blend all these colors out using this as sort of my buffer shade. So guys, I have just cut the crease just a little bit just to clean out just this inner corner, because I'm going to take Dash from the Detour palette and I'm going to place that where I have cleaned up with concealer, and I'm going to use my finger. These eyeshadows are super creamy. They are so creamy and so pigmented. Just look at that. That is absolutely stunning. Next, I'm going to take 16th Street and I'm going to apply 16th Street just to join this darker matte shade up with this lighter shimmery shade, because this is also a beautiful rusted shimmery shade as well. And I'm going to do the same thing and apply it with my finger. And just with my angled brush, I'm just going to clean the edges of where I've placed this eyeshadow. So just clean it up so you've got a clean shape. Then I'm just going to darken the outer edges with a little bit of Confidential, a little bit of Back Alley. So next for my lower lash line, I've decided to opt for a pop of color, and I hope this actually works with the rest of the look. I don't know yet, but we will see. So I've decided to take Plunge and use that on my lower lash line. So let's just... I'm going to actually start on the outer edge first, just to see what it looks like. Okay, so I think with this I'd have to place it, take my brush, smudge, and then add some more. Okay, so now that I look like a tribal warrior, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, and for that I'm going to use the same shade Lace that we put down first. So I'm going to take Lace and I'm going to highlight the brow bone. And on top of Lace, I am going to put down Off the Grid, just to brighten it a little bit. Oh, and some of that got on my eyebrow. So I'm just going to highlight just the arch with some of that shade. And then just blend all of that out. I'm just going to dust this powder away. I put that there for the fallout. I'm going to dust this off. Next I'm just going to take my Inglot number 77 gel liner, and I'm just going to tight line and line my waterline. I still haven't decided if I want to do a winged liner. I feel like it will mess with the vibe, so I'm not sure yet. So I actually did this off camera. I didn't think it was going to turn out this beautifully, so let me show you what I did. I took Switchback. This is the Transformer shade in the palette, and I've just placed that on the inner corner. So I'll do it on this side so you can see what it looks like. It is stunning. Just look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now that I've got my lashes on, I'm moving on to blush, and for blush I'm using the Essence Peach Me Up blush, and I'm just going to apply a little on the apples of my cheeks. For some highlights, I'm taking the Revolution Ultra Glow palette and I'm mixing these two shades right here. Now for lipstick, I've decided to first line my lips with MAC Soar Lip Liner. It's kind of blunt. And for lipstick, I'm going to be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade Buenos Aires. So I'm just going to put some of this on. And on top of this, I'm going to go in with NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Honeymoon.